communication, respect, meritocracy,
Okay.
and technology. All right,
All
on
right.
communication. Often the best way to do so, to communicate, is to pick up the phone to work through solutions, follow up by email, and or site visit if needed. Communication.
Yeah.
I know this is close to your heart. We were talking this week at the house about the next generation coming up has a fear of phone calls.
Yeah.
Everything's got to be text. And I think that's something they're really going to need to have some help getting over, because communicating concisely over text, nothing wrong. Great need for being able to do that kind of thing.
Right.
You also need to be able to relate interpersonally in a way that's not just, text.
A new piece of technology comes along. There's always that old guy going, oh, it's going to do this and this and this. And it's going to brain rot. No. This is actually something I'm really worried about. Like, I truly am.
Yeah.
Because, everything is very text-based. And because we can't gather context, we can't gather emotional cues, anything like that from text.
I've noticed too with some of the guys that we work with that, like, it took a minute when we were using Zoom and that my default was to call, like, to do a video call.
Yeah.
For our team, like, that's the default. We do video calls.
Yeah.
I don't pick up the phone and talk to a teammate. A video call.
Yeah.
So we can kind of speak face to face. Video cameras on.
Yeah.
Because we can share a screen.
Yeah.
And we're probably talking in shop. And we got a thing in front of us.
Yeah.
I will say that seems to resonate with the kids.
That's interesting. Okay, I hadn't picked up on that. But
I'll
that
keep
makes me
moving
feel
it
a little
here.
bit better because, what I'm worried about is more like the emotional and mental health component of that too.
Yeah.
Right? If it's all text-based, we're not getting context. We're worried that people are feeling a certain way, but they're not actually, right?
I have more to say, but I'll reserve it. Part 2, respect. It's cool how you can have some crazy PhD engineer nerd hashing things out with a skilled tradesperson in the field, and both can respect the skill set that the other brings.
Yeah.
I don't know of another industry where people from such different paths of education and probably backgrounds work together like that. And it really is cool.
Yeah,
I mean,
it's
when
cool.
you see the iron worker and the engineer collaborating, that's...
And excited to collaborate.
Yeah, like the engineer actually sees a skill set that they have curiosity about. Like, they want to know.
Yeah.
Like, they want to know, like, oh, how do you do that thing? Because I'm telling you what to do.
It's respect.
But there are things that I don't know about what you do.
It's respect.
Yeah.
Right?
And then the engineer has this other side of the fence thing. So it's I think, great thing to point out there. All right. So meritocracy. No one cares where you went to school or where you worked previously, what degrees you have, etc. Just that you can get the job done and be able to work with others. Now compare that to law, banking, finance, medicine. I'm glad that it is the way it is here. I was like, yeah. And that's making a case that construction is more of a meritocracy.
Right.
And I think there are facets of construction where degrees matter. And
for sure.
Things matter, but getting the job done and doing it well, like that's number one. So I like that.
Right.
All right, technology. I love it, but it is the people behind the sticks that make it work. So we shouldn't lose sight of the fact that people make tech and unite the industry.
Yep.
Yeah.
Mic drop.
Mic drop.
Love
Walk
it.
out. I was like, dude, that's pretty awesome.